Hello, we're here again.
We're here again for another English lesson.
今天是第39课第一讲，在这一讲里面，我们要学习第39课课文 Christopher Columbus 克里斯托弗·哥伦布。
Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus discovered America on the 12th of October, 1492. He had spent 18 years in planning for that wonderful voyage which he made across the Atlantic Ocean. He had talked and argued with sailors and scholars and princes and kings. By sailing west across the great ocean, he would say, I am sure I can reach lands that have never been visited by Europeans. But he had been laughed at as a foolish dreamer, and few people had any faith in him. Finally, the Spanish king and queen, who were interested in finding a sea route to India, offered him ships and men so that he could carry out his plan. He crossed the ocean and discovered strange lands inhabited by a people unknown to Europeans. He believed these lands to be part of India. Early in 1493, Columbus returned to Spain. There was great rejoicing in the country, and he was hailed as a hero who had made an epoch-making discovery. Crowds of people lined the streets to do him honour, and the king and queen welcomed him to their palace. Never had such a great respect been shown to any common man. But there were people who were jealous of the discoverer. Who is this Columbus? They asked. What has he done? Is he not an ordinary seaman from Italy? And could not any other person sail across the ocean as he has done? One day, Columbus was at a dinner given in his honour. At the party were several of these conceited fellows, who were very soon tried to make him uncomfortable. You have discovered strange lands beyond the sea, they began. But what of that? We do not see why there should be so much fuss about it. Anybody can sail across the ocean, and anybody can coast along the islands on the other side, just as you has done. It is the simplest thing in the world. Columbus made no answer, but after a while he took an egg from a dish and said to the guests, Who among you, gentlemen, can make this egg stand on end? One guest after another tried the experiment. When the egg had gone the rounds and none had succeeded, all said that it could not be done. Then Columbus took the egg and struck its small end gently upon the table so as to break the shell a little. After that, there was no trouble in making it stand upright. Gentlemen, said he, what could be easier than this? And yet you said it was impossible. It is the simplest thing in the world. Anybody can do it, after he has been shown how.
下面我们就课文提出一些问题，看看你能回答出几个。我们每提出一个问题就翻译一句，同时给你提供一个答案，让你做个比较，看你答对了没有。
Who was Christopher Columbus? What contribution did he make for mankind?
克里斯托弗·哥伦布是谁？他对人类做出了什么贡献？
Christopher Columbus was an Italian navigator. He crossed the Atlantic and discovered America in 1492. What did people think of him before he made voyage across the Atlantic?
在他横穿太平洋前，人们是怎么看待他的？
They didn't believe that he could cross the ocean. They laughed at him as a dreamer. Why were the Spanish king and queen interested in finding a sea route to India?
为什么西班牙国王和王后对寻找通往印度的海路感兴趣呢？
Because the land route between Europe and Asia had been cut off by the Turks in 1453. How was Columbus received by the people of Spain when he returned to Europe?
当哥伦布返回欧洲时，西班牙人民是怎么欢迎他的？
There was great rejoicing in the whole country. Columbus was hailed as a hero for his epoch-making discovery. Crowds of people lined the streets to do him honor. The Spanish king and queen welcomed him to the palace. What did those who were jealous of the discovery say?
那些妒忌哥伦布的新发现的人说些什么呢？
They said any other person could have sailed across the ocean as Columbus had done. What happened at a dinner party given in honor of Columbus?
在为哥伦布举行的宴会上发生了什么事儿？
At the dinner, some conceited gentlemen tried to make him uncomfortable. They said there should not be any fuss about crossing of the Atlantic. It was the simplest thing in the world. What did Columbus do facing those conceited gentlemen at the dinner?
面对宴会上那些自负的先生们，哥伦布是怎么做的？
He took an egg from a dish and asked those gentlemen to make it stand on end. When nobody had succeeded and all said it could not be done, Columbus gently struck the small end of the egg and broke the shell a little and stood the egg on end. Then he said, "Anybody can do this after he has been shown how." After listening at the text and doing the questions and answers, I am sure you got a better understanding now of the text.
好，通过听课文和回答问题，我想大家对课文的内容肯定有了很好的了解。下面我们再回过头来看一下课文中的一些疑难词句。首先，让我们一起来看一下课文中的5句话。请大家特别注意这5句话当中的 make 这个字的用法。好，先来看一下第一段中的一句话。
He had spent 18 years in planning for that wonderful voyage which he made across the Atlantic Ocean. He had spent 18 years in planning for that wonderful voyage which he made across the Atlantic Ocean.
为了横渡大西洋的那次伟大航行，他准备了18年。这句话里边的 make 是做出什么行为的意思， make voyage 意思是航海。下面请大家看第2段中的第2句话。
He was hailed as the hero who had made an epoch-making discovery. He was hailed as the hero who had made an epoch-making discovery.
人们把他当作一个做出划时代发现的英雄。这句里边的 make 也是做出什么行为或者举动的意思。make discovery 意思是做出发现。下面请大家看第4段中的第3句话。
At the dinner party were several of those conceited fellows who very soon tried to make him feel uncomfortable. At the dinner party were several of those conceited fellows who very soon tried to make him feel uncomfortable.
宴会上有那么几个趾高气扬的人物，他们迫不及待地想使哥伦布难堪。这句里边的 make 是使显的、看上去成为的意思。接着再请大家看第5段中的2句话。
Columbus made no answer. Columbus made no answer.
哥伦布没有回答。这里的 make 也是做出什么行为、什么举动的意思。make answer 是做出回答的意思。
Who among you, gentlemen, can make this egg stand on end? Who among you, gentlemen, can make this egg stand on end?
诸位先生们，你们谁能把这个鸡蛋竖起来呢？这句里边的 make 意思是使、促使。从上面5句话中，我们可以学习到 make 这个字的3种基本用法。好，我们先来看一下这个字的第1种用法，表示做出举动或者行为的意思。它可以和可做名词也可以做动词的词连用，其含义和做动词的含义是相同的。好，我们来看一些例句。
He made several attempts to reach her. He made several attempts to reach her.
他几次设法与她取得联系。这儿的 make attempts 就是设法的意思。这句话也可以这么说 ：For several times he attempted to reach her.
The Japanese man made a very civil bow to the guests. The Japanese man made a very civil bow to the guests.
那位日本人对客人彬彬有礼地鞠了一躬。Make a bow 是鞠躬的意思，这个词相当于动词 bow 这个词的含义。这句话可以这么说：The Japanese man bowed deeply at the guests. 和 make 连用的这种名词还很多，比如 make an accusation 提出控告， make an agreement 签约， make apology 道歉， make a decision 做出决定等等。希望大家在阅读过程中注意收集这类和 make 搭配的名词。好，我们再来看一下 make 的第2种基本用法，表示使显的、看上去成为。请看下面例句。
What the conceited fellows had said made Columbus very angry. What the conceited fellows had said made Columbus very angry.
那些趾高气扬的人物说的话使哥伦布非常生气。
You make me very happy. You make me very happy.
你使我感到很高兴。好，接着我们再来看一下 make 的第3种基本用法，表示使、促使的意思。请看下面例句。
I don't know how to make the machine run. I don't know how to make the machine run.
我不知道怎么使那机器转起来。
Columbus finally made these conceited fellows see reason. Columbus finally made these conceited fellows see reason.
哥伦布终于使那些趾高气扬的人物明白了事理。好 ，make 这个字我们就学到这儿。希望在课后一定要多多练习，因为 make 和我们以前学习过的 keep 和 regret 这2个字一样，都是英文中200多个高频单词之一，而且 make 比后面2者使用频率更高。好，接着我们再来看一下64页上的一句话。
Never had such great respect been shown to any common man. Never had such great respect been shown to any common man.
从来没有对一个普通人表现过这样的尊重。这句话的主语是 such great respect， 谓语是 never had been shown。这是一个主谓倒装句，这个倒装句的目的是为了强调否定词从来没有 never。在英语里边，以否定词为首的句子后边的主谓语语序必须颠倒，但是当否定词否定主语的时候则不颠倒。好，我们来看一些例句。
Little did I know him. Little did I know him.
我对他了解不多。
Not till then did little France realize how important learning was. Not till then did little France realize how important learning was.
到那时候，小弗朗斯才知道学习有多么重要。
Never before has there been a political party so wholeheartedly devoted to the interests of the people as our party. Never before has there been a political party so wholeheartedly devoted to the interests of the people as our party.
从来没有一个政党像我党那样全心全意地致力于人民的利益。
No sooner had he ended his speech than stormy applause broke out. No sooner had he ended his speech than stormy applause broke out.
他发言刚结束，就响起了暴风雨般的掌声。
Hardly anybody believes him. Hardly anybody believes him.
几乎没人相信他。在这里，句首否定词 hardly 说明主语，所以不用颠倒。最后，我们再一起来看一下64页上的另外一句话。
But what of that? But what of that?
那算得了什么呢？或者说，但是这又有什么了不起呢？ What of that? 有时也说 What of it? 这是固定短语，和 so what 意思相近，都表示那又怎么样呢？这是一种口语表达方式。请大家看下面一个例句。
He doesn't like you. What of that? He doesn't like you. What of that?
他不喜欢你，那又怎么样呢？ What of that? 也可以说 So what? 下面我们再利用剩下的一点时间来看一下第64页上的另外一句话。
We do not see why there should be so much fuss about it. We do not see why there should be so much fuss about it.
我们不明白为什么人们对这件事要这样大谈特谈。这句里边的 see 是习惯用法，表示懂得的意思。Do not see why 是一个常用说法，意思是看不出有什么理由。好，下面我们再来看一些类似的句子。
We do not see why we should work overtime. We do not see why we should work overtime.
我不明白为什么我们的加班加点的工作。
We do not see why there should be so much traffic today. We do not see why there should be so much traffic today.
我们不明白为什么现在交通那么拥挤。
We do not see why the prices are on the rise these days. We do not see why the prices are on the rise these days.
我们不明白为什么近来物价在上涨。好，这一讲就学到这儿。All right, thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.